everybody, I'm here! Stay tuned. Hey YouTube, it is me, Random Ross, and today I am doing a top 10 video on my top 10 slasher or slash horror villains. This is based on my opinion and mine alone, so you don't have to agree with anything. I did a video like this back in October, but it didn't get as good responses as I hoped it would, so here's like a revamp of it, a redo. Also, Horror Squad, I heard that you're working on another top 10 list, so, you know, if you want me to be a guest on it, then, you know, feel free to take any clips or highlights from this video. Okay, so let's get on with the countdown, shall we? Let's start from number 10. Pamela Voorhees, I get her motive. You know, her son drowned and the camp counsellors were being irresponsible, screwing each other, and, you know, I guess that's basically enough to make any of us snap, you know, kill, and it's all in the name of her son, Jason, and she wants to avoid the camp just being opened again, so she causes killing sprees and makes people think that there's a death curse. But she's the mother of the franchise, Friday the 13th, and, yeah, she just, you know, kills to make sure no one else has to suffer the same fate her son did or what she did. So, Pamela Voorhees, she's a good mother at heart. I think she just lost the plot a bit, but that's understandable. The miner, Harry Warden, yeah, he's not, well, he is the antagonist for the film, My Bloody Valentine, but at the end he's just not, it's not him, it's a copycat. But yes, the miner, he just kills with his big pickaxe, and, you know, they remade the movie in 3D, the original remake, I'm not 100% sure which one I like better. I would say the original because, well, it's the original. But yeah, Harry Warden, the miner, he is a big, tall killer with his mask and that on. And yeah, gets people with a pickaxe. So yes, the miner, Harry Warden. So yeah, he's like this serial killer who's a strangler. This is Chucky Charles Lee Ray. He gets gunned down in the toy store, performs a voodoo ritual, and becomes this badass crazy doll, Chucky. He goes, "I'm Chucky, wanna play?" And also he's like got a crazy, he's just a crazy guy, you know, an evil doll. Based on an actual creepy doll called Robert the Doll. And Robert the Doll's also a creepypasta. But yeah. Chucky Charles Lee Ray, it's like, as the franchise goes more further in, it sort of gets more comedic and funny. But yeah, I do like the later films as well as the earlier films. So yeah, Chucky Charles Lee Ray, he's at this part here, this point of the list. So yes. So yeah, Jigsaw, you know, he's just like an old guy. He's dying, and as unfortunately he has no choice. So he takes people that aren't grateful to be alive, people that don't value life. He just makes them, you know, go through deadly tasks to see if they are, see if they will have a change of heart after that. You know, he has a creative way of killing too, I think, with his traps and his gadgets. He actually makes people kill themselves. But yeah, I understand what his motive is behind all his victims and that. I like to play a game. But yeah, Billy the Puppet is also a cool, like, disguise as well. So yeah, Jigsaw. Pinhead, we will tear your soul apart. But he was like a normal person, a World War One captain. He played around the box, got himself his head carved to like a chess piece and then pins put in there, hammered in there. He just embraced the suffering in the end and then started ruling the hell dimension like the Cenobite dimension with other S&M demons. Or angels to some. But yes, Pinhead is a one-of-a-kind horror villain. He's a Cenobite, a demon that can tear your soul apart with hooks and chains. Freddy Charles Krueger, the Dream Demon. He actually made his own weapon, the bladed glove, and it's a unique thing to, kill with. Knived fingers, a burnt up face, he just gets you in your dreams, and he thrives on your fear. But I ain't scared of Freddy. No, he doesn't even look scary, And also, it's like Jason Voorhees kicked his ass. So, yeah, I mean, but, in reality, Robert Englund, who portrayed him, he was a nice guy. I mean, I never got the chance to meet him, but I did get to ask him a Q&A question. But yeah, Freddy Krueger, badass. I'm not too keen on the Jackie Earle Haley Freddy, but the original, he is, just so witty and wacky. Yeah, Ghostface. It's had many different characters in the franchise take on the role as Ghostface, and yeah, it's just so it's always known for that ghost screaming face. But I think Ghostface is probably one of the most clumsiest mass murderers ever, as he always trips over his robe and stuff. It's too long. It's too long! But yeah, another thing with Scream is the movie was also inspired by true events. Yes, it was. Oh, Leatherface. Now, what makes this guy unique is because he was inspired by a real-life killer, Ed Gein. He does the grisly murders, makes furniture out of human skin and bones, and he takes off people's faces and literally wears them for his own. And he's all deformed and stuff, and he uses his signature chainsaw weapon. So yeah, Leatherface. Michael Myers. Well, he wears a white Shatner mask that's painted white, eyes cut open wide, sideburns ripped off, hair ragged up. But he's just the strong, silent type. He just walks around and he just kills and gets anyone in his way, and he never will rest until his bloodline is dead. And also, he got up. It was that night in 1963 where he killed his older sister Judith. Bam! Dressed as a clown. The original idea for his mask was going to be a clown because it was such a low budget film, till the props department came to John Carpenter saying that they found a Don Post Captain Kirk mask, which I've just said already, customised it into the mask that we know it as. And he kills out at Halloween and kills. He is the face of Halloween. Okay, so just before I give you my number one pick, I just want to give out a few honourable mentions to some horror icons that didn't make it into my top 10, but they deserve their call out. They are Hannibal Lecter, also Leprechaun, what have I written there? The Hillbillies from Wrong Turn, Harry Warden, the miner from My Bloody Valentine, the Phantom from The Town That Dreaded Sundown, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my honourable mentions. Okay, let's get to my number one pick, shall we? Jason Voorhees. For me, it has got to be Jason Voorhees. He is so badass. You know, he's died millions of ways. He's either been blown up and he still comes back from the dead ever since he took on the killing role in part 2. And he's evolved through so much of the franchise, but one thing has always remained, his iconic hockey mask and machete. So that is why I put him at the top of my list. So, yes. I mean, I've dressed as him 3 times. You know, Halloween, last Halloween and the year before that, and at Comic Con I dressed as Jason. Love Jason. Well, I guess that's it. Well, that has been my top 10 slasher villains. You know, what are yours? You know, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, so be sure to like, share, comment and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you after this one. Also, linked down below are my social media, Facebook, Twitter. Follow me on both of those. Stay updated what I get up to outside of YouTube. And yeah, so till next time, goodbye friends.